shoot the Southern fire eaters and be the one to hang old Jeff Davis higher than Haman. But no, I must be left behind with Charlie's mother on a farm. I wish Charlie had not gone, but to tell him to stay in Slaty Fork and not enlist, well, I might as easy try to cut the morning mist with scissors. The folks here gave our boys a first-rate send-off. This is the biggest regiment raised in the vicinity, and the town did the boys proud. Charlie and the other recruits marched off grand. People drove in from farms and ran from the shops and stood in the road bareheaded, shouting hurrahs as the soldier boys marched smartly along. The church bells rang, and a brass band led the parade, blasting out the battle cry of freedom. Little children threw flowers, ladies waved their handkerchiefs, and gents who'd climbed on top of the bandstand in the square cried out, "Union forever!" Then marched the Wolverine Rangers, for that is what they have called themselves. 86 fine soldiers who shook the earth with their thundering footsteps. Oh, it was a fine time, with only a few scowls on the faces of traitorous copperheads. Here along the Missouri border, I am sorry to say, copperheads are as thick as princes in Germany. One of them called out, "Ho for old Jeff Davis," and a group of boys thumped him. Myself, I don't care so much about freeing the slaves, nor does Charlie, but we both say the Union must be preserved. It's my guess that Uncle Abe has used up all the single boys, and now he's asking the family men like Charlie, more of that presently, to sign up. Most are joining now to get their $100 bonuses, instead of waiting to be called up by the government, in which case they would not get a plug nickel. Some call it greenback patriotism, but I say it's little enough to pay a wife for being left behind to work Bramble Farm, and a hard scrabble farm at that. This was the last place made when the world was created and the material ran out. Charlie says he will give all but $10 of his bonus to Mother Bullock for the farm, which doesn't set well with me. "Charlie, which one is your wife?" I asks. "Well," says he, "I don't want you to worry about any creditors, so I'll give it to the old lady." He'll keep $5 for himself and will make me a presentment of the other $5. Since it's as good as in my pocket, I spent $1 of it at the mercantile for a hat with red, white, and blue streamers, which I wore to the parade. Mother Bullock didn't approve of the purchase and scolded, saying that if Charlie doesn't come back, I will have to wear black bonnets for the rest of my life, and who would give me back my $1? I would wear black for only a year at most, for there are others to take Charlie's place, I reply, with a wink at Charlie. He laughed, but Mother Bullock scowled. She spent a nickel on a flag to wave at the parade, which is a bigger waste of money, for I can wear the bonnet ever so often. If Charlie doesn't get killed, that is, and I believe the bullet hasn't been molded that can harm him. But she won't wave that flag again until the war ends. Sister Lizzie, what do you think? I was asked to make the battle flag for the Wolverine Rangers. Charlie said when the subject of it came to be discussed, he rose right up and volunteered my name. Then Harv Stout, he was the lightning rod agent before he joined up, said his new wife, Jenny Kate, sews better. The talk is Charlie was sweet on Jenny Kate before he went to Fort Madison, but it was the other way around. She was sweet on him, but he didn't care for her any more than a yellow dog. My presence in Slaty Fork as Mrs. Charles Bullock, a bride of 1 year, doesn't sit finely with her. Charlie spoke up for me, and even though I've been here only 2 months, I was requested to make the flag. It is handsome indeed, with the head of a wolverine